All right, everybody, we are live. New little change here. Instead of having everyone sit in the basement and get all upset, Nancy and everything else, we'll have everybody come up, but we'll do our taking turns. So it'll be me, then Klaus, then Wayne, then Hank, and we'll go like that. So anyway, this week, small engines, a couple of push mowers come my way. One of them had a nice little tree stump argument, and it lost, and had a bent blade and a little shared
E.
keyway there.
E.
Yeah.
And a little shared aluminum key. So I just happened to have a couple of keys laying around. So I was able to throw a aluminum Briggs key in there. Yeah, you could see the, where it's little offset by about what, 90 degrees?
No.
Yeah, about 90 degrees. The lady swore her husband did it, not her. And I said, "Did you notice when you try and pull it, like jerked it out of your hand?" "Oh yeah, I noticed that." That's okay. So we took it. I mean, the engine Quantum from 2011, so that's what, 13 years old. Filthy as hell as far as grease and everything else. Way overfilled with oil. The oil was black, so a little bit of smoke coming out of the muffler just because it was, sucking it through the PCV, whatever. The air filter was disgusting. So I did a little bit of an upsell. Instead of just the blade adapter was toast, it whipped off the star shape, got torn off. So I sold her new blade adapter. I bought a Chinese one. Now remember, Chinese blade adapters, the pulley on the Chinese adapter was a half-inch smaller than the OEM.
Oh, no
So,
kidding.
yeah, which surprised me. The self-propel still worked, but it didn't grab as good. But the belt she had on there was kind of old. And when I took the cover off to expose the front-wheel drive, it's an AYP with a Briggs Quantum, an older one.
Oh,
When I took
the belt fit now.
No, it fit. Everything fit. It's just that since the pulley was smaller, when you tension it, it's not pulling as tight. So
Yes,
you
sir.
get a little bit of slippage in there. She said her lot's flat, so she mainly put, who cares? But I said to her, I said, if you want, I'll order a belt and we'll get it going. But just be aware, if you buy a new belt and you buy a new Chinesium adapter, the pulley size, I'm going to put that in the Amazonian ad on the comments saying, look, it fit, don't get me wrong, but your pulley was literally a half inch. Remember, pi times diameter is circumference. So a half
yeah.
inch is
Yeah.
1.7 inches less. So that could be the difference between a belt
It's a
pulley and
lot.
not. Yeah.
Well,
So,
it's gonna go. It's gonna go slower any which way.
yeah, I mean, like I said, you pull it and you drop the wheels down, it'll pull you. It's not bad, but it's not the best. And again, they've never had this belt off. When I took off the cover, it was like sewer pond scum under there, like packed, really like nasty black guck in there where the gearbox was.
Compost.
Basically, she'd never taken it apart. Anyway, she got the more back. She's happy as a clam. I mean, it's all clean,
Yeah.
this and that, running good, whatever. So, quick amount of money for lunch. So that's good. Who
You
else
ever
we got?
see one that burnt the plastic from catching on fire from friction?
Yeah.
Usually on the sides, you see it goes into the sides and burns in the grooves.
With
I've
dry
seen that.
grass.
Yeah.
Dry
Oh,
grass
okay.
packed under there, and
Oh,
the
really?
belt's
Oh, I've
rubbing
never seen
against
that.
it.
No
And
shit.
the guy said, I seen a little bit of smoke.
Yeah.
I said, smoke. He says, yeah. Then all of a sudden, he said, I saw some flames and I hit it with the hose. What happened? I said, it's likely packed up with dry grass and just the friction, and it got some air to it, and it ignited it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right, let me see who else is in the chat real quick. Then the next one, I got a Cub Cadet 159cc Power Mower. That one had absolutely no oil on the dipstick. So we did that, and then he had the main jet was clogged, and I've got to get a set of the hollow ground bits because those work the best when you're doing jets on carburetors. The hollow ground that have that hollow ground, like half circle ground in, they seem to grab the best on the jets. So I got to grab a set of those bits. I think Jim Condon sent me a link.
Yeah, get the Briggs tools.
I do have a couple of the Briggs ones, but Jim Condon had a set of 6. It's like $25 that are hardened, and they're like 6 different hollow ground. Really nice. That just go into into a holder, quarter-inch holder. So I'm thinking about that. But anyway, who else we got here? Let's see. Al McLean is here. Hello, Al. Everybody's saying hello. Let me just go through this. But on that one, it just needed the main jet cleaned out, and it had a torch plug, so I put an RC12YC in it just in case. and upsold them on the oil because there was no oil in it. So I did that. So made a few more bucks. But the torch, the minute I see the torch plug, I'm like, oh crap! Does it really need a carb cleaning, or is it the torch plug? I change them out anyway. I don't take the chance. Shawnee, how you doing? Let's see who else we got. Everybody's saying
But
hello.
my Generac pressure washer is still running with the original torch in it.
No, I have some snow blowers that are still running, and I have some people that, but to me, I can't afford a call back on something, and in this case, I figure, for $5, just give them the plug,
Yeah, we just use NGKs or Champions.
Yeah.
Normally
I mean,
NGKs.
I didn't have a BPR 5ES or 6ES, so I just put the RC12YC. It works. Let's see, everybody's saying hello.
Yeah, because the RC12YC is equivalent to a 5 in
5,
NGK.
yeah. Yep.
So you're good.
Yeah, it works fine. Yeah. Yeah, the RC12YC is the standard around here for overhead.
I solved my OCD problems with using Brix plugs in Kohler engines.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I bought them. They said Champion. Now I'm much better when I do it.
Although I've seen on some of the Kohler engines, they want like an RC14 though, a little different heat range.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, some of them. Yeah.
The only thing with the Power More though, the air cleaner is kind of weird. It's sort of like the newer Kohler, like 6.75, but it's a little bit different.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Everybody wants to sell you their air cleaner. So
it's weird. It's got that orangey pink color, sort of like a Honda, but not as orange.
Husqvarna is doing it now with putting their and steel mowers. Their crappy Kohlers, the Chinese Kohlers, they have the weirdest sizes on filters.
Yeah, Ben, the hollow ground, they're the best for doing the jets.
Hi, Stella.
See. Stella's here. Hold on.
Yeah, Stella's here.
Peter's here. Hello, Peter. Everybody's saying
live from the van, maybe.
Oh, we'll see. Noel, how are you, Noel?
Still haven't converted my spark checker, Hank.
Yeah. Hey, how about the one? Have you guys been checking out? There's a kid on there, 2 Vintage, that does old dirt bikes and ATVs and stuff. He's got the one with the 4. It goes 4 across.
Yeah, I saw it.
That one's nice because it got the digital display on it. Mine's got the rheostat for the RPM, but his has a digital display, and he'll actually show it cutting out at certain voltages, which is pretty cool.
I use that thing every day.
Yeah, look who's here. Holy
Pull
shit.
a dirty plug and check it out, and amazing how better the spark is on a clean plug.
What's going on, Jay?
Who's that unshaven face?
I was going to say, holy crap. Been a while.
I have more hair on my face than on my actual head.
What's going on?
Nothing much. How are you guys doing?
Just telling horror stories of the week. Not horror, but just standard stories.
All right, so here, let me show you a horror story.
Hey,
a well-known husband and wife flipper couple, older than us, sold this lawnmower to somebody that did not want to purchase a lawnmower from us due to financial reasons, which is fine. So they purchased the lawnmower and said, hey, can you just double check this? I said, yeah, sure, no problem. Long story short, I ended up giving them full trade-in value because I'm a sucker for what they paid for it. And now we own this beautiful, serviced, and solid machine. So hold on, let me turn the camera around so I could say nope. More. Hold on. All right, here. So let me know what you guys see. How about that? You ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you guys see it?
Yeah.
Oh, E-Series, right?
All right, so hold on. I just want to make sure it doesn't have the personal information on it. Hold on. Okay, you ready? Can you guys see this?
No.
No, it's shiny, whatever it is. Love Note? What is it?
$200.
Okay, you ready? Just serviced, tune up, new plug, new air filter, oil changed, something covered blade, lube and adjust drive. Everything works good, a little rusty, but definitely solid.
Yeah, how much?
You ready? $200 they paid.
Wait, is that all-wheel drive? Does that say all-wheel drive?
Yeah, and they drove 40 minutes each way to buy it.
That's cheap for all-wheel drive.
Let's take a look.
$200?
Let's take a look.
That's the E series, right? The E series.
Yeah.
But
So,
that's weird. Yeah, but Toro all-wheel drive. I don't know if I've seen one of those.
Yeah, very common. We've had a couple of them.
Is it like an AYP all-wheel drive with the V belt and like a figure 8?
No. This one is with the dual transmissions and 2 cables. So you have a Y cable. So you have a Y setup.
Yeah.
You see that? So the one cable is to the handle.
I got you.
One
okay.
to the front transmission, to the rear transmission, and you have 2 belts instead of the one.
Yeah, interesting.
So check this out.
So what's that, about 700 new maybe, or 600 new?
Oh, you got me on that. We sell these not in this condition, but for 400.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
So here, check this out. Right off the rip, solid.
$35 here.
Rusty, but solid.
What's that? Extra ventilation?
Extra.
Yeah, it's part of the mulching system.
What year is it? Do you know what year it is? Jay?
You know what? I don't know.
What's it say on the engine? On the code on the engine.
Oh, that's gone. You can't see that. Let's see. The code. No, usually there's a sticker that you scan. You know, that's you scan it nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. There's stickers now. Yeah, there's stickers.
Yeah, normally under the flap that you just lifted up on the Toro.
Yeah, but not anywhere on the rocker, huh?
No. All right, hold on. You know, my eyes are. This is black, so this is killing my eyes right now.
Yeah.
001 GF1. Oh, 2016.
2016. Wow. Only 8 years old. Huh.
Look at this. This thing was left outside.
Yeah, left outside. Yeah. So you.
Jason, I give them away for free. Those decks.
Yep.
Yeah.
You ready?
So, should we do the rounds, Kenny, or?
Wow, look at that. Now let's
look at that.
Give him another minute. Let's take a look at this. Oh, look at all the white. Yeah.
See that?
Was it a patch job?
So this cracked.
Yeah.
And he added a piece of rubber and riveted it in. And then look at this here.
Wow.
Zip ties. Good stuff.
Wow.
So, what was I thinking? I have no.
Yeah.
I've said it before. I will say it again. There are no money in push mowers.
So, So, how about this? Every area is different. We do very well. I'm not going to complain about push mowers. This season for us is very weird because last year we sold a ton of tractors. This year we only sold 2, and I stacked up and I bought 10, so we have 8 left. We push mowers are flying out the door. Push mowers, non-self-propelled with bag, $250.
Wow.
Okay. Self-propelled lawnmowers in phenomenal shape start anywhere from $350 to $500.
Wow. Whoa.
Now, the $400 to $500 range are electric start push mowers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charge extra.
Yeah, those are 7, 8 here.
Models are all Toros. Yeah. Unless you want to start counting our walk behind. We just got our first walk behind.
Hey, bro.
Now you think of that, and in Canada, I'll sell a Toro personal pace fully serviced for $250 Canadian.
Yeah.
Pressure washer.
And that's 40% cheaper than, roughly 38% cheaper than American money.
So now you fix them up and you ship them over the border and sell them.
What is that?
Make more money.
That's weird. How wide is that?
What was that?
How wide is that? Is that a single blade or dual?
So it's a dual blade 33.
It's not a stag, is it?
What is that?
So it's set up. It's set up just like the Time Master. It has a synchronous belt.
Yeah. What brand is that, Jay? What is that?
Craftsman.
No. But what's the code on it? It's like an MTD. What's the code?
Oh yeah, this is an MTD.
Okay.
Never seen one.
That's
got timed blades too.
Is that for tall grass cutting or something? Or just regular mowing?
No, but people that have like 3-foot gates, like to go in the backyard, they want something.
Yeah, this is for regular mowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But they turn nice with the casters.
Yeah, it's a really nice machine. I haven't tried using it.
Well, you know what sucks though? You have a 36-inch gate and you got that stupid flap on the side.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do that, but I see like a lot of people, they'll drill a hole.
Oh yeah, and then rubber band it or bungee it.
Yeah, and they'll make some contraption like rope or something to give it a yank.
How much does that go for, Jay? What would something like that go for?
So have it for $1,200.
Wow.
And I would take $1,000 for it.
Really?
If it had the bagger, it'd be a little bit more.
Yeah,
but comps are at like $1,400 to $1,500 with that bagger, and the bagger is like it's kind of like a silly setup where it's kind of like a big it reminds you of like a pencil. You know what I mean? Like it's not. Yeah. It's a little. The bag looks very tiny. You know what I mean?
Does it just hang? Does the bag just hang?
So there's like a bracket that like comes out here, and it's like one big cylinder. You know what I mean? It's not fat or wide. It doesn't look like it can hold much. Like you would be entering this thing, left and right.
Interesting.
So this was pretty good. I found this for $200. That the guy said it's been sitting for 2 years, which you want to double that or more. Had a blown belt and what is that? Exhaust. Exhaust is on the bottom, right?
Lee, how you doing, Lee?
So one of the valves was stuck.
Yeah.
So I freed up the valves. The new carburetor. We'll get rid of the Nicky and put a Whirlboro on here. Tuned it up, cleaned it up. Changing out the belt on this, the blading belt was a little bit of a pain in the you-know-what, but very, very simple process. Nice Kevlar belt.
Interesting.
Product support on this was very good. Cool. Oh, look, my land clam is here. Hold on, you want to show my land clam?
You want?
I'm going to set you guys up. My land clam. He's here.
Land clam?
Land clam, my scrapper.
Oh. What, does he bring you stuff?
Yeah. All right, hold on.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Dropping off stuff? Wow. Somebody to go to the dump for you. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
My dump. Sometimes my dump, they're like Nazis. They don't want to give you anything except a hard time.
Every time I ask my scrapper, "What are you going to do with that?" "Oh, I got plans for
Yeah.
No, my dump, it pissed me off one time. A nice John Deere tractor, like an LA 110 or something. He did it purposely. I pull up. I go, "What are you doing with that tractor?" He takes the forks, lifts it up, and dumps it into the dumpster. I go, "You son of a." Just to piss me off. It probably would have been an easy fix.
Kenny, back to the program, shall we?
All right, Jason, I'm gonna mute you. You can tell us what you got in a minute. Hold on, Klaus. Go ahead. You're up.
Well, it's been a usually busy week. I've had the odd one come in. I had a comeback. Regular Husqvarna tractor. 16, 17 horse, single cylinder, power built or Intech, whatever they call them. Fully serviced. I cleaned the car up, got back to the customer. Customer calls me a day later. It won't do full rev up. I said, "What?" "Stop mowing long grass." And no, that's not what I mean. He said, "I said the engine won't go to normal revs." I said, "Okay, that's weird. Bring it back." He brought it back this morning, and he was there when I worked on it. I normally don't do that, but this guy was in he had like 2/3 of his lawn that wasn't cut.
Yeah.
The gasket. I reused the gasket between the carburetor and the intake elbow, and for some reason the butterfly rubbed on that gasket. It must have shifted.
But you said it wasn't all the time, though. Intermittent, like it didn't happen every time, right?
It was intermittent, yeah. Because he called me yesterday, right? And this morning he put it up and it ran fine. Took full revs, ran great. So he called me and said, "Do you still want me to bring it by?" I said, "Yeah, do that because there's something."
Yeah.
I thought maybe I'd done something to the connecting arm between the governor and the carburetor, and it was rubbing on something, so it wouldn't go. But it was the gasket. I reused the old gasket, even though I flipped it right, so the witness marks all matched up.
Yeah.
But there was something that could just catch the butterfly plate.
Interesting.
So a new gasket ran like a charm. That was to me that was a first one. I never seen that before. No, I like those. Yeah.
I had them before, but there was with the choke plate. The choke plate would catch.
Yeah, that can be something with that plastic thingy that
sometimes when the choke plate gets pushed into the plastic shaft, if it's pushed a little too far, sometimes it'll just hang up. I know sometimes they have those little dimples in the butterfly where it'll stop.
And also on the non-OEM carbs, it's like the return spring that's wound up on the shaft. It isn't as strong as
not that strong.
Quantum alert. Hey, quick story. Excuse me, Klaus. 1 second. Quick story. See what he's doing there? See that screw? That screw that goes in there? The customer I had this morning, he used an impact driver and he tightened it so tight it pulled the insert out. Brass insert.
Oh man.
It literally pulled the insert out. So what I did, I had the insert. I pressed it in with a pair of pliers halfway. I heated up the insert with a torch, pressed it in all the way. Worked great.
That's pretty.
Well, she had duct tape holding the thing on, and there wasn't really any tension, so it was sucking dirt because it wasn't sealing. So I did like an upsell. I called her back and I said, "Look, for an extra $25, I'll put a new air filter in because what do I pay $1? Put a new air filter in. I'll change the oil for you real quick, and I'll fix that helicoil in there." She said, "Do it." So,
yeah, that's the thing I hate is when these people that work on like the recoils, they got the 3 bolts, 3 nuts to hold the recoil on, and they use an impact gun to put them on. Then when I get it to work on and I got to take it off,
the stud wants to come out, right?
All 3.
That happened today with me on the Kohler. The Cub Cadet Power More. Brucey probably seen this. The front stud. They're just like the Hondas where it's got that little hex halfway down. You know? And I go to take out the front acorn nut off the recoil, and the whole thing's going. I go, what the hell?
And that's the one that holds the ignition coil.
Exactly.
Yeah, terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, I put orange when they come apart like that. When I put them back together, I put orange Loctite on them and put them in there.
I gotta get some of that orange. I just got the.
I use the red one. I don't want it to come out ever.
Yeah. What if you got to reset a coil or change a coil?
Yeah,
I need a little.
I didn't even check it, to be honest with you, Wayne. I just tightened it back down real tight with my impact, and then it came off. But I didn't even think to check the coil. It runs fine, but I'm saying usually I didn't even think about that checking.
We've got them in here, Kenny, where they've likely come out so many times, or somebody stripped or partially stripped the threads on the block. And it's not so bad, but it is bad when it's the one that holds that ignition coil in place.
Absolutely. Interesting. Brucey, are you coming up or are you still having internet flows?
Bruce, come on up. I need help with these guys.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
Yes. But what else? Yeah, Klaus, are we going to Hank?
We're going to Hank.
What's up, Mr. Hank?
Let's call him well-dressed Hank.
Oh.
Sounds like a biased remark.
I had a good dinner with a buddy of mine this week. And small engine.
Price was right. It was funny. After Hank and I had dinner, I got home and I fixed a mower, and it paid for dinner. So
that's pretty cool.
Then I came back and did some work on my shed, and again, which now is basically completed. And Wednesday there is a repair video coming out.
Oh, nice.
And,
very cool.
So we got that all established. And I'm most of my gardening right now is because it's spring. So I've been working on my planting and planters. So been pretty busy this week after those 2 days of rain,
Hey, is that one of those Scots that it's Troy-Bilt. It's got one of those adjusters where the whole thing goes up at once when you adjust the wheels, I guess.
All 4 at once.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know.
Interesting.
That one handle that picks up all 4 wheels.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, you get the bar that goes front to back. But that's weird though, the bagger and everything. Jay, what hold on. What is that, Jay? What actually is that?
A lawnmower.
No. But how old? It looks old. You big dick.
Oh, Jace.
You asked for it, Kenny. You asked for it.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, what was your question?
No. But I'm saying, how old is that? Like 10, 12 years old? I mean, what is it?
Oh, this thing is old. This is ancient.
But the
This is like
bagger's a
one of the
weird looking bagger, though. That's a
all right.
weird
So you
looking
see this
bagger.
bagger? This is what it's like for that.
Yeah, it's like a side bagger. It's weird.
Yeah. Is it a rally or what was
No,
the brand?
Troy Belt, right? Troy Belt.
Yeah. Well.
But it's MTD. Is it MTD Troy Belt or Garden Way Troy Belt?
Yeah, it's a real
Okay, it's
older
Garden
one.
Way. That's why. Okay, it's real. It's real Troy Belt. Okay. Oh wait, that's a what? Aluminum deck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a real mower then. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
And
It's
this
the
is
old
how,
Garden Way.
wow, look at this. This is how you adjust the height. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
They thought of the end user back then.
Oh yeah. No, Garden Way makes
Wow,
a
look
decent
at that.
product.
You see that? Can
That's
you
a
see
weird
that?
looking mulching blade.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta
Hold on,
clean
hold on.
that
You
broccoli
see
out of
it's
there.
screwy? You see it's screwy?
Spilling? Oh yeah. What the hell is
No,
that?
screwing. Screwing. That's how you would. This is adjusting the height. We're lowering it and raising it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you see this?
Interesting.
See this handle here?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And it does all four at one time then?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. But that's an
So
old
that's-
Quantum. That looks like a 90s Quantum.
So I like this lawnmower because I have the older version of this, or like a newer one, like a Cub Cadet, and the handle broke.
Did that
And
guy
I
just drop
tried.
it off, Jay? The dump guy? Did he just drop it
Yeah,
off? to you?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. How much was it? Did he just give it to you?
$10.
Oh, gosh.
Oh
that's
yeah,
not
you
bad.
can't beat that. Yeah.
So then, so what we have a deal, but I never exercise it. Is I'll buy something from him, and then if I can't fix it, he'll give me my money back. But I
Really?
don't.
Now, how often do you see this guy?
He's been like in a hiatus for some reason, so I didn't see him like all last year, and I finally seen him this year. So I don't complain, you know. I think he found another person like me who would pay him more. But honestly, I really don't, care. Whatever happens, happens.
Well, you're taking all the risk. That's the thing,
Yeah, well, you know what? Like I said, like I just bought a lawnmower for him for like $10, and I had like $100 into it, and I sold it for $365.
Yeah.
So how many bad lawnmowers can he give me?
Yeah, exactly.
That needs, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty lenient. I'm not like that. So I don't know what happened to the other guy that he was probably using.
Brucey's still in his house coat, he says.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Get dressed, Bruce, and come on up.
Yeah.
Bruce still in his house coat.
So, Wayne, what's going on at EP this week?
Still busy. A lot of riders coming in booked for this week, but Jake's not taking anything in until Tuesday because this is our long weekend.
Oh, you got a bank holiday Monday, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
the Victoria Day long weekend.
Yeah.
In May. So, anyways, a lot of riders coming in and a bunch of everything coming in with water in it again. So,
yeah.
Selling a lot of the alkylate fuel to them. Good selling point. I just take a picture of what they had in their carb bowl and says, you use this and it won't happen.
Yep.
And my next door neighbor, I could tell he started his pressure washer out there and he was yelling for me a few minutes ago, likely because he couldn't get it to start. He buys the 50-to-1 mix alkylate fuel from us. Everything's been starting up for 6 years, but his generator pressure washer, he just leaves his fuel in. So I can hear it's doing a little bit of hunting. It's got a little bit of ethanol problem with it.
Yeah.
How many of you guys ever see grapes that big?
Yeah, I've seen
Well,
them.
that looks like a green egg, Henry.
Those are the ones that they're real sweet. Those are
Yeah,
real
they are
sweet.
sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no,
but they got a lot of meat to them. They're really like not hard, but they're harder. Yeah.
There's no what do you call it? Seeds in there.
Seedless, yeah.
You just got to watch because our Stop and Shop had those with spiders in them. You have to watch. In the bags.
That's just free protein. Don't worry about it.
No, but they were like black widows. You had to watch.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Look at this.
A little crunchy, but yeah.
So Jake and the boys are in the process. I think tomorrow they're putting the seats in the car, and then it's windshield. And he just bought some kind of tools to retrofit what size tires he can put on, so there's no obstruction and turning in that.
Don't disturb them. Let them finish, so he can get back to making us some videos.
It's looking pretty awesome. I can't wait to see if I can get it take it out for a spin.
Yeah.
Spin the tires.
No, not when you see when he does the video where he puts up pictures of the tires he bought. I forget what they cost. They're like, I think they're $400 a piece. They don't have a lot of tread and they're a soft grip rubber. They're almost made for
track
hitting the drag.
Yeah, track day. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like the drag tires.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think he's putting them on.
Well, they're good for dry roads. They are.
Yes, not good for wet. And he says, I'm not driving this thing in the rain or in the winter. It's going to be in storage. So
yeah. But do tell him to come back to start making some videos.
Yeah, sooner or later he will.
We're kind of starving here.
Who even knew he stopped making videos? Never even paid attention.
No, he says a lot of comments. Haven't had a notification in a while, and I said, "Hey, if the kid will put up, I'm going to do one. I wanted to do one on my quantum trick with the gasket maker, so that it primes and it starts with 3 primes." Eh?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, Wayne. Without putting out the content for whatever, how's the revenue? Still getting the revenue though?
What on what?
On the channel.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
As a matter of fact, last month, like imagine he hasn't done videos in what 7-8 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did one 2 months ago, and revenue last month was likely the same as it was or better than last year.
He's got so much content, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and he's got what is he at? He's almost going to be. I think he's at 96,000 subs now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There we go.
So,
Bruce Tender trick.
Still watching the videos.
Hey, I don't know, guys. I didn't get the memo about the shirt.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Bruce.
I got the memo about the hat. I didn't get one about the shirt.
No hair.
Yeah.
Bruce.
Hello, all my friends. How are you?
What's going on, Bruce?
How you doing, Bruce?
Good. Well, mostly gardening.
Is it now season, though, Bruce? Or what?
You know what? It went within a half a degree of freezing last night, like 33 degrees Fahrenheit or 0.9 degrees Celsius.
When do you start, or when do you actually plant?
Well, I got half of it in.
Oh yeah, okay.
The garden.
Potatoes in?
Just a sec. Sorry.
Yeah, the half of it. Brucey.
Bruce, have you ever considered getting a greenhouse?
I have. Yeah. They're pretty expensive to heat. 6 months of snow.
Yeah, I got a greenhouse. It's called Loblaws.
Yeah. Did that yesterday.
Did that yesterday.
$237 worth of plants.
Man.
Wow, holy cow.
Jeez.
Yeah, but out of that
cheaper than the gas bill, eh?
Out of that $237, it equates to a lot of savings at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you know what? If you don't like your house, you'll end up moving. So you got to make it as nice as you can.
What the hell's he doing with that filter?
He likes
He's
to
been
water
able to
his
use it.
grass.
For
He's gonna reuse it.
$1.50, just change the damn thing. Wait a minute.
It's on
Not
mute.
Jason.
Hold on.
Go ahead. You're not unmuted. What? What do you
Hold
do with
on.
that filter?
Cleaning it out real quick.
Get the hell out of here.
Let me
It's-
hold on. Let
you-
me finish.
Wait. You
Whoa,
buy them
hold on.
1,000
Hey,
at a time
hey,
for
hey,
90 cents.
Hey, let me finish. So I buy air filters in bulk and I pay $1 each.
Yeah.
Now sometimes lawnmowers sit, so I don't put a brand new filter in it until I know I'm selling it.
Yeah. Okay.
So if this could work,
So you're
then
So what you're saying
frugal
is
as me.
you'll never sell one with an old filter in it?
yeah, no.
Okay.
And if the filter's still good, but like this one isn't,
Yeah.
you know, like I'll just give them a new air filter as a spare.
Yeah.
Because it's $1 and it makes me look like a king.
Now, question: we all buy the cheap filters, the Chinesium
Yep.
Brix filters, the 49187, whatever those are. How about pre-filters? Does anyone ever get the pre-filters? Because sometimes you can get them cheap,
Yeah,
sometimes you can't.
you can't.
We buy ours off of Stens, and we buy the pre-filters and put a
Yeah.
pre-filter in every mower we've got.
Yeah, but do
And
you
every mower
oil
we
it? Do you oil it?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Bricks is not to oil.
Yeah,
I
because
know
a lot of
that's-
people
I know
they
that's-
see the
that-
foam and they think you got to oil it. You know.
Well, there's been a video out lately about
Yeah.
oiling them, and some of them maybe, but for the quantums,
mixed
no
is here.
oil, no
Yeah.
oil.
There we go.
So,
So,
I don't
I
oil.
only-
You guys
I
know
only-
this.
I
I
only-
don't oil anything. Sorry.
No, I only put in the pre-filters if I know the customer is working in dusty conditions.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't, because it's an extra cost for them, and the filter gets changed every year anyways. So
Started out.
Have a second.
Not hunting. Well,
yeah,
enough.
it's not
You should
it's
have done
not
that.
it's not something I do automatically.
Is it hunting? How's
I
it
don't
running?
know.
What do you say?
All right, hold on. Oh, it runs good with the it's a quantum, baby. It'll run here. hold
No,
on.
but I'm saying that filter didn't clog or anything.
No, but it's gonna get new here.
Now, does that have a throttle, an actual throttle?
Yeah, right now that carburetor's just sucking in all that dirt off that dirty dirty air filter.
Should have blown it out with some air.
Now you got to drain the bowl.
It's just weird
No,
how
I
the
do
old
the Bruce
the older
Pender trick.
units.
I never. If I have to pull off a quantum carburetor, a brand new $8 carburetor is going back on. The closest I will get to cleaning a quantum carburetor is Bruce's trick that he showed me. That go through the front. I go through the front, 13 millimeter, clean it, quick and dirty. That's as good as it gets. That's as good as it gets. So thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Bruce.
I don't think we've ever, it's rare that we used an aftermarket carb. We clean every carb, but never had, I don't think we've had an issue with a carb.
Yeah, there's only 2 holes in the brakes.
yeah.
Nope. I'm not. I keep them moving.
I'd work 4 hours to save $8.
I would say your mic is pretty good, Mick. We could hear the inhale and exhale.
Yes, it's new headphones, so hopefully they're a bit better. Can you hear me okay?
No, you're real loud.
I'm
Actually. Yeah, real
I'm
loud.
gaping on my pen today, Mick.
That's good to see you sucking on something different, Wayne.
Yeah, right. Good man. Another good one from the UK.
Oh, so Mick, how many stones you down? What's going on?
Not stones. 7 pound down this week.
Half a stone. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Do you feel better?
Yes. Good.
No.
Struggling because I'm doing a carnivore diet, so it's just meat, butter, eggs, and that's about it. And I'm getting. I don't know what they call it when your body goes into like a system where it's saying, hey, where's all the stuff you used to eat?
Ketone poisoning.
Is that what happened to me yesterday? Because I had that big old steak yesterday, and
it wasn't as big as mine, Hank. I had a ribeye and a rump steak last night for dinner with 6 eggs. Oh my god!
Yeah, but did you put cheese on it too, Mick? I thought you saw a bunch of cheese.
Yeah, I can have cheese because it's part of the dairy sort of side of it, so I can have cheese as well. Yeah, it's all good.
We had Wagyu burgers. They cost $6.60.
Wow.
Wow, there's like 15 people talking at once. It's great.
Yeah.
I see there's no etiquette on this stream.
Just like old times.
What did you say, Jace? Did you say something, buddy?
You had surgery, correct?
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah.
So what'd you have, man? You have the extra or something?
Penis.
No. I had one of my bollocks sewn back on.
There you go.
Oh, you were breaking up. What was that? I'm sorry.
I said I had my appendix out.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you're just eating healthier. Very nice.
Yeah, that wasn't part of it. It's just my appendix wanted out, and I had no choice in the matter, so I had to do that.
Better late than never.
That's an
Is Sue doing anything with a diet now too, or exercising, or what's going on with her?
She's trying. She I don't think she can do the carnivore diet because it's quite tough, because I'm a really big meat eater. I like my meat. I like my fish. I like all that sort of stuff. Stick me around at chubby butcher's house and I'll be happy. Do you know what I mean? I'm good with that. But sometimes you got to have all that salad and other bits to accompany a good steak and what have you. But just eating just meat and eggs, it's actually quite tough. And so like tonight, my body was saying, "Hey, there are crisps in the cupboard. Have you forgotten?" And I was like, do you know what I mean? Just leave it alone. So yeah, it's not easy. But apparently after about the second week, your body will just sink into it and the taste comes back. At the moment, meat tastes very bland at the moment.
So how's the flow without the fiber?
So actually that's a really big thing and a good question actually, Wayne, because this goes against what we've been told generally by professionals, that to help you go poop you need good roughage or good fiber. It's actually incorrect apparently. So with this diet, you don't take any of the fat off. You leave all the fat on, and you go for. That's really loud.
What is that?
Oh, that's me. Mute.
That's Jason.
Yeah, mute me. I'm working.
Mick, what does it do to your cholesterol count?
So again, it doesn't affect the cholesterol because this is fully unprocessed natural food. So it doesn't enhance your cholesterol. You've got to have the high fats. So yesterday I had a really big ribeye. Man, it's huge, and it must have had about half an inch of fat on it, and it's the fat you need to keep things moving.
Yeah,
it's weird. Yeah.
Is that the keto diet, Nick?
So it's very similar. Like it's very similar to the keto diet, but there are other things on the keto diet that you can have. I'm purely meat, eggs, and butter or fats. That is 3 ingredients only. Yeah, man, it's good. I've been down the gym as well. I've been down the gym 4 days on the bounce this week, and I've done 3 or 4 dog walks with a dog, nice big long dog walk. So I'm doing 10,000 steps a day and working out and running. I'm not running, but fast walking. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm doing it.
If it isn't,
I'm doing it.
Hey, how come I didn't get the memo about the shirt? What's going on?
Well, I don't know.
Hey, listen, I just thought about it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Here, wait a minute. I got one of these.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Wait, I'll have to change out this one.
Oh,
yes.
For this one.
Yes.
My ass. It must be giveaway day at Dollar Tree. That's all I'm saying. There's cheap t-shirts.
There you go.
If we're talking about good quality hats, I got given this at my main dealer. Take a look at that puppy.
That's a nice one.
Look how thick the embroidery is on that bugger. Look at it.
The ones with the rainbow decals on them are the good ones, right?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
That's nice. Got that free. It's nice. I was quite happy with that.
Is that a flat bill? Yeah, that's a flat bill, ain't it?
Yeah, baby. Yeah. It's
like
really good. Really good quality.
I'm too old to wear the flat bills.
No, you're not.
Mick, I got you covered.
Cheers, Hank.
Belly. I was like,
cheers, Hank.
What?
Yeah, that's all I wear is flat bill hat. No.
I know. But that's because you're a rapper.
But I was growing up playing baseball. You always went like this. You always had to have it to block the sun out.
That.
Yeah.
With my Bucerias hats.
Are you in the shop, Stellar, or is that virtual?
I have an almost 25-year-old Dallas Cowboys. Original.
Oh yeah, that's what the Tasmanian Devil.
No, I'm really here.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'm really here.
That isn't a one.
That actually looks good on you.
Too bad they
Yeah,
suck.
it does.
But,
Yeah,
they do suck, but yeah.
So you're not artificially.
Hey, they had the best cheerleaders,
Stella.
I like Hank's hat too. I like that one with the piping.
What are you working on, Stella?
There we go.
You're working out stuff.
Stella's doing a dance. Do a little dance.
Cheerleading. Dallas Cowboys.
Wayne's got the most desirable hat, I think. Wayne does got a good hat.
Uh-oh. Brock, how are you Tigers doing?
Wayne knows,
Wayne
knows marketing strategy.
Okay. I got one of those too, Hank.
Look at that.
Oh man.
Wow.
I've got one. Jake sent me mine.
Yeah.
I think that one's for show only, right, Hank?
Yeah.
That was for show only.
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. That's a high quality.
Cheap and nasty muck.
So, Nick, are you going to be watching your man Tyson Fury fight? They're in Saudi Arabia.
I shall be legally watching my fight on the TV tonight. Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's that, Mick? Through like Nigeria or something? How's it going?
Wherever my VPN takes me. I shall be. I think it's ringside walks over here at 10:30 and fight at about 11. So yeah, I'm watching tonight. Yeah, should be a good fight.
Yeah. Well, the prelims are on here now.
Say again.
I said the prelims are on right now. All the prelims. They've been pretty good. I was watching them earlier.
Who's that? Who's fighting though? Tyson? Who else?
Tyson Fury.
Tyson and Usyk.
Alexander
Usyk.
Yeah. For the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Be the first time we've got one champion since Lennox Lewis 25 years ago.
Hey Wayne, you know your stats, buddy.
Watch fighting all the time, buddy.
So the last undisputed was Lennox Lewis, wasn't it?
Yeah, 25 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not long ago.
Yeah.
This is a small engine channel. Any questions out there?
So today I've been working on a Hater 56 Pro machine. I don't know if you want to bring that up on the screen, Kenny. I've just an image of a Hater 56 Pro.
Where is it?
£1,600.
Wow.
Brand new. 2 years warranty out of Pro, out of commercial, a year's warranty inside. And it has this massive design failure within it. So the Hater 56 weighs 56 kilos. It's heavy. Aluminium, gearbox driven, and then bypassed via a chain link. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, nice machine. Yeah, nice machine.
It looks like a Darth Vader helmet on it.
I was just gonna say it looks like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Is the 56 for the 56 kilos?
Milligram.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, 56. Yeah, 56 is how heavy it is, and you get the 48 and the 41. But the 41, which is the smaller home user system, where the drive roller is situated, and then you have a shaft that runs through the split roller, which is differential. On the smaller home user one, they have a plastic bushing.
Here's why you don't buy it.
Yeah, exactly that.
Well, you know who owns it, right? It's Toro.
Yeah. Yes, Toro in America. Cheers for that,
but
Kenny.
Is it still a Hater design though, or is it a Toro design?
Well, the new Pro actually they released a Toro Pro stripe, which is very similar to the Hater 48 and 56. But as I was saying, the 41, where the shaft goes through the roller on the smaller home user model, it's got plastic bushes with the brass inserts in them. But on the Pro series, they didn't put no brass inserts in them. It's just steel on plastic. That's it.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's mad.
That's backwards.
Yeah,
exactly that. So I just done a bloke come in, and he said his drive isn't working, and I found out someone had actually welded. He bought it secondhand. Someone had actually welded the roller shut, so it is one solid roller. Try and get around it. Yeah. So I cut it in part and took it all apart. So the new parts are like 160 to 180 pounds for all the new bits that you need. There's quite a bit goes into it, and the drive now works, but it's purely the biggest fail point on it is it has 4 spot welds on either side of the roller on the outside, or on the end, sorry, and it's only about 4 millimeters thick. So by the time you run it on the concrete to and from the van or what have you, that roller just wears down so blinking fast. As soon as the welds start to show, they fail, the end caps move in, and you lose your drive. It's a £300 fix to £450 fix in a dealer. That it's a really bad design. Really bad design.
You know, you think when you pay that much for a lawnmower, you'd never have to work on it for 10 years.
Yeah, really.
You would like to think so, Bruce.
That's the way it used to be.
Yeah.
They're now saying, I went down my local dealer where I got my new NGK spark plug tap from.
Yeah, we like that.
They're now saying a commercial guy who's banging out hours between 7 to 8 hours a day with this mower, that will only last about 18 months. 18 months, and it has to go back in again for a complete rear roller and end caps and whatever. And you can't maintain it. You can't prolong the life. You have to change a roller. It's mad. Ridiculous. So we're doing that today. Whilst Mrs. P was in the hot tub in a bikini, which is also on my video next come out next weekend.
Oh, good. I'll be watching.
Well, I saw you the other day with Nana's trousers. I was like, whoa, look at that.
Yeah. Mrs. P was in the hot tub of her flotation devices. That's all I'm saying.
We used to call those May
My
West.
Lord.
That's what Bruce. That's what I said. My Lord.
You put an eye out with that thing.
Both of them. Yeah.
That's when you get black and blue cheeks.
Yeah. So I'm going from a hater pro today, and tomorrow I'm on the cheapest, most useless piece of shop bought muck you can possibly buy for about £90 tomorrow. Because the lawnmower won't start.
You'll clean the carburetor and oil the wheels and sell it.
Yeah, exactly. Right, guys. Yeah.
You know what I hate? When you get a push mower that's so cheap, it's got the plastic wheels with no bearings or anything, and the plastic hole is just, the wheels are like canted so bad.
They're wallowed out.
They're like all wallowed out.
They call them certified. Right?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go slumming,
Certified, exactly.
Yeah, you lift up the front of the mower and the wheels
Honda
just...
wheels.
Yeah.
Now
it's funny
they're
though.
$195.95. They're $200. They used to be
Canadian Tire.
Yeah.
I like how you can get the Honda wheels at Home Depot now for like $12.
Yeah, those are cool.
But you see, that's the thing, right? I mean, over here we have the Honda Kazes and we have the Honda Lawn Flights and the 553 Pros, which is very similar to what you guys have over there. But we have the roller version. I was saying to Klaus just the other day about this, and that Honda, you can fully rebuild the gearbox. You can fully rebuild the roller. You can maintain it. You can keep the upkeep of it. And it will run for like 5 years on that gearbox. And when the gearbox stops running, you can rebuild it. That's what we're going and let Riley go to Lou. He wants a quick wee. 2 seconds. I'll be back.
I wonder if those are the Hondas with the new GCV 170-200 engines. That's my biggest complaint about the last ones that they released over here. Is that
why?
I don't think that engine is very reliable.
Yeah.
Why? I have a guy.
First of all, they have value engineered it into oblivion so that it used to be 169 internal parts. Now it's 38 or something crazy like that. They've had yet a second recall was issued on May 2nd for more of them for the kickback that happens on them that yanks people's shoulders right out of there. I just think the last iteration of their mower engines was just not a good business thing.
I have a particular customer that comes in here. He refuses to get a tractor, but because he says he needs the exercise. That's a good argument. It takes him.
I get it.
From start to finish mowing his lawn. It takes him 2.5 hours.
A photo makes it look so nice, you know.
Yeah. Stella, it takes him 2.5 hours behind that mower. He does that twice a week.
Wow.
Well, look at my friend Nelly, Nelly.
And he brings that thing in once a year. He gets his 0.4 liter of oil, which is nothing. But
I know,
you know what?
That's crazy.
That engine runs sweeter than a nut. There is no issues. It doesn't. He said. I said, "How often do you refill it with oil?" He says, "I don't."
Wow.
And it's on the mark. I mean,
well, I don't. Did that recall that they did hit any of you guys over on your side of the pond?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's some of them. This one is actually within range of having to have this fixed. And I told him, if it ever rips the cord out of your hand, call me, because it needs to go in for a full repair thingy. But it hasn't.
Yeah, Terrell did a video on the repair. It's like crazy stupid because the actual cam is in the very bottom of the motor. You have to completely disassemble it. Whereas in the old one, that cam is right on the top.
This is so typical Honda / even Kawasaki. They are complicated, but they work. So it's very rare that you get to do it. Now, this guy has a mower with an engine that is within that issue, could be, but he doesn't have the issue. He runs it.
Well, I think that the early ones, for whatever reason, I have a couple of videos on my channel with that newer engine, and that came before the recalls. It was before those numbers, and it was like basically in the second or third year of them making them, whatever their supplier,
sub-supplier
sent them the wrong thing. So,
but I mean, this guy has this machine for 4 years now. It's 4 years old. It came in for its
that's where the new ones. The original ones. Pardon me.
But when he just got it, I got the honors of assembling it for him. I did my 5-hour run at the shop, changed the oil, full synthetic, 5W30. It has no issues.
Okay, gang, I got to hit the road. I got to clean the patio for the wife so I can watch the fights, and then she can have the patio on a long weekend. Take care, everybody.
Say hi to.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, everybody have a good weekend.
You too.
See you, Wayne.
No, I'm just saying it's so typical Honda. I mean, they have issues sometimes, and
you're talking about the 170, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 170, the 200, the GCV 170, 200.
This is the 190. This is the 190.
Oh, then that's not what I'm talking about.
That's old style. Yeah.
No. Is it? It's the 190?
Yeah, 170 and 200 is the new.
The 170 200 is the new series. The 160 and 190 GCV is the older series.
Yeah. Is it the 200? It's the new one. I know, because I've had the plastic shield off, and it's that weird. We take one screw off, and it click.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, that's the newer one for sure. Yeah.
Okay, then it must be a 170. It must be a 170. Yeah.
So last year, Honda said they're not going to make any small engines in North America after September. Yeah. But they still seem to be doing so.
Yeah, but they make them in France and ship them over.
Good.
Yeah.
Right. They're making them. Yeah. Just not in North America. That's where they shut it down.
Yeah.
I just think they had trouble competing with the cheap shit we have over here.
Oh yeah.
We went all mowers, in. Yeah.
Those mowers that you showed, Mick, and the price that you showed, Kenny, we don't have stuff like that available to the consumer. It's all just the cheap stuff it's just all plastic and falling apart.
It goes both ways, Stella, because over here, I mean, you can get the Toro Pro Stripe and like the Hater 56 or 48. They're over £1,000 each.
Right.
But yeah, I went into B&Q, which is one of our retail outlets over here, and they had a Mountfield. They had a Mountfield Stiga, which is domestic use only. Little overhead valve engine on there, self-propel. I think it was 16 or 18. I think it might be 18-inch cut. They wanted £400 for that. £400 for an 18-inch overhead valve, little tiny thing. £400. It's
What was the
absolutely
engine?
ridiculous.
Like Power More or some
I think
engine
it's a
like
140.
A little overhead valve Honda. I want to be a Honda,
Oh,
but
gotcha.
I'm not.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
The 140.
It's mad. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it comes with a 2-year warranty, So, but then how many people go out there and they buy the lawnmower, they keep their receipt, they keep the box, and they'll keep the user manual, and they keep their service records up and this, that, and the other, and
nobody does that.
It is shocking.
I had a person bring one into me. It was made in 1983. They paid $395 for it in 1983, and you can still, like that was back when there wasn't a Chinese replacement. So that's what a fancy lawnmower cost in 1983, and now you can get a piece of crap for $240.
Yeah. How much is those new Hondas? How much is the new carburetor for those over in the States at the moment, Kenny?
Yeah, probably 25, $30.
I think they've gone down, eh?
Yeah, $30.
Yeah, Mick, I still think they're around $36 for the original.
I had someone ask me a question the other day. This is for GXV. I think it's a 140.
Right.
Auto choke. He wanted to know if there was a Chinese equivalent. He was having. I think someone had tried to repair his lawnmower and they stripped all the jets out of it. And over here, I couldn't actually find a direct replacement copy. They got the 170 carburetor, which I think may be close to fitting.
160 isn't the same. The 160 to the 140.
I don't think it is, Kenny. But I struggled.
The jets will probably be bigger.
I struggled to actually find a. Go on, Bruce. Go on, Bruce. You're okay.
Some of those have a hokey pokey Chinese primer on them, and the Hondas don't have a primer, and so that's kind of the problem with those.
Well, the direct replacement, like for like genuine, you can buy for the price of some of £111.
Whoa! Wow. Yeah.
You can buy a nice car for that.
You can buy a good second-hand lawnmower for that, especially if I'm selling it.
Me too.
And I just don't understand why it's so expensive over there and so cheap over here. I would think it would be just the opposite.
It's getting to the point, Stella. I mean, especially as they're coming from France, you can get this stuff direct from France. So it's actually cheaper at the moment to buy it from America and get it shipped over here. It's actually cheaper. It doesn't make no sense.
Yeah,
I'm sure
if you're in the UK. For me, it's still cheaper in France.
Yeah.
So you just have to swim over.
Mick, take your Balmoral Mega, that old machine you have, go see the King and have him tell the PM to get back into the EU so we can get some stuff going.
Yeah. I'm waiting about another 3 or 4 months. By then, we should have a new PM who will probably know better. So I think we're going to be stuck for the next 4 years anyway.
I thought you hit rock bottom with that white-haired guy, but this one.
No, we're still it's still going down the shitter.
Yeah.
You mean the guy that looks like he stuck his finger in a light socket guy? That's who you're talking about?
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
See, this is how things annoy me, right? Because the UK, they are slowly pushing for cashless, right? Which I sort of do understand. Okay, I do understand that. So the simple tasks in life, like yesterday, I take Mrs. P's car down to a petrol station, or as you guys call it, gas station, to go and inflate the tire. Now I could have use my air compressor, but it was pissing with rain. I'm not going to drag my compressor right across a muddy lawn and all the rest of it. So take it down to a petrol station. Go to the air filler station, and it's cashless. So I get my debit card out. It doesn't take tokens. It has to be done with a debit card. So push the button for air, tap your card, know to tap it. Please insert your card. Insert my card. Put the pin in. Card declined. Now I've got money in my account. I know I have. So then I took the card out, tried it again, declined again, took it out. I put my credit card in, put it in, put the pin in. Declined. It declined all 3 of my cards. In the end, I went halfway across town to another one, which does take cash. I put 50 pence in, and it worked. So I thought, well, do you know what? I'm just going to put some screen washing too. I'm going to pay by card to check my card. I paid by card, and it worked.
Yeah.
So the simple things in life that you just want to inflate a tire is half flat.
Yeah, but Mick, you don't have a cordless inflator?
It was pissing rain. He didn't want to go out and do it.
Yeah, but you're doing it in the rain at the gas station, no?
No, the gas station has a canopy over it.
Oh, it does? See, where they have the air in our gas stations, it's out in the open. It's not.
And we don't pay for our air.
Some do, some do, some don't. Some do, some don't. But it just chaps my ass that they're going to go cashless.
I love that term. I use that all the time.
I do too.
And they just can't read the stuffing card. Do you know what I mean? Sitting there tapping like a woodpecker.
Do you know what our city has done here? It's a smaller city, 100,000 people. They've cut every parking meter off, and you have to register your credit card somewhere at a station somewhere on the block or 2 blocks or 4 blocks away. And then,
hold on. Mick just sent me a photo. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's my house. That's me. Okay, that's me.
But anyway, do you guys have that cashless parking?
Yeah. Some do, but when I was in Kansas City, it was great. You didn't have to put in an email address or nothing. You just put in the thing and gave it a credit card and poof, it was done. I prefer that.
What they're doing here now is that our biggest bill is 1,000 kroners, which is equivalent to about $140, $145 US. They're doing away with it. And the reason they're doing away with it is because they say, well, people that don't pay tax, they use a lot of these bills, so we better get rid of it.
Yeah, that's going to fix the problem.
it's like if you go to Brighton for a day out, right? Take Riley down to a Sea Life Centre. Okay, parking in Brighton for the day. I mean, Riley's got a blue badge. That's not too bad for Riley. It's fine. But parking for the day on the seafront in Brighton's like £35 for the day, right?
That's crazy.
It's cheaper not to buy a ticket and get a parking ticket because you can pay it for £25 within 14 days.
And you might not get it.
It's mad. It's backwards.
So the whole vacationing world for Canada goes to Banff, just west of Calgary. You guys have heard of Banff?
I've not even heard of Canada, Bruce, to be fair.
Beautiful. It's almost like Switzerland. It looks like Switzerland, right? You can't park in downtown Banff anymore, right? It's an hour and 20 minutes out of Calgary. So now people have to catch a bus at 5 o'clock in the morning if they want to go to Banff. It's like, oh my God. Sorry, I digress.
Hey, there's Doug.
The UK will never go cashless. What would you? Yeah, tap me. Hi, Dougie.
Hey, Doug.
Yeah, I'm working on a 210 right now.
John Deere? Yes.
John Deere, yeah.
Nice.
You had it firing. You had it running on the last video I saw.
Yeah. There's another one that I'm working on, and it needed a carburetor kit. But what's crazy is that there was a spring inside the bowl.
Yeah, they do that for the vibration when you're going up and down, up and down. Yeah, but the carburetor kit, that's a 25-757-01 Kohler.
There you go. Yeah, there is.
I know that by heart. K series. Absolutely.
Is that the 210?
210 is a K301 AQS motor.
You guys,
I like that motor.
Yeah,
you can't really hurt that thing.
No.
Did you get all the photos and video I sent you, Kenny?
How'd you send it? Gmail?
No.
Wouldn't take it.
How'd you send it?
WhatsApp. You put it in the WhatsApp.
In the regular WhatsApp or my WhatsApp?
Your WhatsApp. I wouldn't want to share it with everybody, would I?
It depends what it is.
I had the most. You will never guess it ever. And I showed Hank and Kenny it this afternoon. Just a little bit, just a few tidbits, and all of a sudden, good old Hank goes, "Oh, I know what it is. It's that."
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, what do you want me to show, Klaus? The video or what? What do you want me to show?
Your show, man. You decide.
No, but I'm saying you sent me 4 different things.
A couple of photos, a couple of videos, and some of the video will show everything.
Well, hold on. Let me show one part of it. Hold on. Let me get back to the chat. Hold on. Comments.
We want chat.
Let's see. All right. So this one here, it's like an end view. It's made of steel, right, Klaus?
Yes, sir.
Doesn't really show you much in that
photo. And the guesses just keep No.
Hold on. Let me see what else we got.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay, well, go ahead.
It's an impact driver.
Nope.
You think it's an impact driver?
Yeah.
Nope.
It is not.
No, it's too long to be an impact driver.
I thought it was impact driver too at first.
Yeah.
It's like a rivet, like a rivet gun. It does rivets.
Like a chamfer.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Careful, that's the video. Careful.
Wait, you gonna show more of it?
That's the video.
Yeah. So, guys, Hank, tell us what it is.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm going to put it in the chat so I can not be
put it in the chat.
Yes,
like people just yelling it out.
Yeah, then you can win.
That's the end of it.
Then you can win.
This is like the tip of it. What's the tip? About 8 inches, Klaus?
Yeah, about
2 inches.
Yeah, something like that.
So,
there you go. I put it in there. Do I win?
Yeah, no. You do not. Center punch, that's a good
It
idea.
did look like one.
No, it looked like a hollow punch.
Yeah, but it isn't.
Well, it could be, right?
Well, yeah, it could be, but it is.
Show it again.
I gotta be honest, guys. Is a small engine related? No.
Oh, it's not. Okay, all right, I got you.
All right.
Is it mechanical?
So now,
if it's Danish, it could be bloody anything, couldn't it?
No, but I'm gonna give a hint. It's construction related.
Yes, it's construction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, a Hilti countersink.
No, Doug. It's not end of a punch.
Imagine about 8 inches more in the length of that, and that's not the whole thing. It's part of
That's
something.
what she said.
Oh,
no.
Well, she said, I can only imagine 8 inches. There you go.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
If it was only... hold on. Yeah.
Let's see that again.
Yeah, let's see it again.
Hold on.
Which end does the batteries go in?
Goodness.
It is powered, but not by batteries.
It is powered.
Oh my lord, his main's powered. Oh my lord, a chip your teeth that will.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it
Trust me, you suck on that thing, it will.
Actually, Klaus, when you showed that one other end of it to Hank, that's when him and I got it right away.
Yes.
When we saw what powered it, we figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can help the group a little bit. It needs to be plugged in.
It plugs in.
Plugged in.
Yeah.
Is it like some kind of like jackhammer attachment, something like that?
Yes.
No.
Jackhammer attachment? No.
Sort of the same industry though, but no.
Concrete.
Close. Very, very close.
Cement breaker?
Is it a concrete vibrator?
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
There you go.
Scary.
But Hank got the minute he showed the plug, it was Hank's like, it's concrete vibrator. I was like,
let's see the whole thing.
Let's see the thing.
Is this the one we show the whole thing, Klaus?
Maybe.
You got a couple videos on here.
Yeah, too.
If it has like a rubber hose halfway down it, then I know.
Oh, here we go.
It does.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, come on. Come on,
no,
what the hell's going on with the videos? Hold on.
I don't know.
Can you upload it to StreamYard and let StreamYard play it?
Yeah, baby. Concrete. Over here, we call them concrete dildos.
But I've never seen it attached to like a gun, though.
It looks like a grease gun, yeah.
That's what I mean. That's kind of weird. It's almost like
that's
there's
a grease gun run.
No, but almost like there's eccentric weight in there going back and forth with the.
Mick, well done, Mick.
Okay, so Klaus, can I I'll take a cap, Klaus. I'll have a cap. Cheers.
So you now have the honors of getting in the same category as Hank.
There you go.
No, to be fair, I didn't know what it was. That was a good guess. Do you know what I mean?
Blah 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 blah.
So yeah, if you just I'll send you. Look, Klaus, I know my microphone works really well, so I know you can hear me. Just send me one of your caps.
Blah blah.
What?
That would take the plaque off your teeth, wouldn't it? That would. Oh my lord!
It'd take the teeth off.
In fact, in fact, it's funny. That's what Mrs. P's ordered for her birthday. I don't know why she wants one of those. She doesn't do concrete.
Well, maybe it's the foundation for your new shed.
I don't think it is.
I used one of those on the foundation for my house.
Yeah.
Then why did you guess what it was then?
I bought it for when we were building the my shop for the foundation, and yeah.
Over here, they're generally powered with a generator attachment to them. Klaus, you hook them up to Jenny. Yeah. Over here.
Yeah. But you can get them. You can get them in all size. This is a Wuhan 100%.
I've never seen it hooked to like a sawzall though. I've never seen it like that. Yeah.
It's like a drill. And it just goes.
Well, the end just vibrates.
But is it spinning or is it recipping left and right?
I think it's spinning.
Is Stella actually going to order one online now? Is she on Temu?
You're going to get the mixed mowers version, so it's shaped like Mick?
Yeah. What, big and fat?
Big and round.
Yeah, round.
Get the circumcised one.
Got a lot of girth to it.
That's right.
I've heard these days it's about being in shape, and I'm telling you guys, round is also a shape.
Yeah, it definitely is.
As is cylindrical.
Yes.
You know when you're too big, Klaus, when you get on the treadmill and the sides of your tummy touch the side of the runners on where you're supposed to hold on to. That's when you know you're too big.
Stabilization.
That's
yes.
Well, I had a dear friend who has since gone to another life somewhere. But he always joked that he knew he was too fat because he had to see his junk stand in front of a mirror to see his junk. So I thought that was kind of.
Hey, I tell you, Stella, when you like a guy like me or Mick, when we lose significant weight, you're like, oh shit, there it is.
There it is.
Did you see the photograph of me, Stella, when I lost all that weight? I put it on WhatsApp group the other day. Did you see that?
No.
The one with Nana pants.
I think Kenny, I missed that one.
Yeah, oh, you want to see it? You want to see it? I'll tell you.
No, thanks.
No. It's perfectly fully clothed and decent. You'll be surprised. This was about 3 months before I got married.
Oh,
no, I might have
before the war.
I find
before the war, yeah.
Every day, I just pull the string out, and there it is.
Kenny, don't lie, Hank. You just wear those. Oops, I crapped my pants.
Oh, here we go. I got it. Hold on, ready? Hold on. Where's my thing?
You'll be surprised, Stella. Honestly, you'll be amazed.
Oh,
hubba.
Tell you. That's crazy.
I didn't know Nana's
Mine.
trousers.
They were mine, Stella. They were mine.
So you've gone back and forth, is what you're saying?
Oh yeah. I love my food. Yeah, I love my food.
We all do. Some people eat to live, and some people live to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Did anybody see my macaroni recipe?
No, I'm on a diet. Doesn't help.
On the side of the box.
No carbs.
Yeah, I have a macaroni recipe on my show. Yeah. It's very good. It's got stewed tomatoes and macaroni. You guys
bacon.
I could have it with like wheat pasta or something.
Yeah. You can have it
with
with
the modern world, right?
I don't care. I like the green landscape I'm seeing right now. I love it.
Well, drinking Coronas.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what do you got, Hank? Amazonian. Uh-oh.
There you go, Amazonian Hank. Is there a tool in there, Hank?
Is there what?
A tool in there?
No, he's not buying any more tools because he's got no room for them. So he's
I don't know.
I don't know what's
in here.
Now we just cut it in half.
Oh, a little box.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those
for
are
tool
those
storage.
Little drill bits, right?
Go Fast Innovations.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Serious
For the
tool.
motorcycle enthusiast. Oh, what is that? Just bits? Looks like bits.
So, Hank, you bought a Harley?
A what? A Harley?
A Harley? Yeah.
What is it, Hank?
It's GIS.
GIS.
Okay.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
All different sizes or what?
Yeah, all different sizes.
How much was that?
That's for your
31.
Japanese bikes.
How much?
Yeah.
31.
31.
You buy a good car for that.
Hank, what have I told you about Hank? What have I told you about spending on my inheritance? I told you about it. Pack it up.
Oh boy!
How dare you?
The purple ones, but they're all one size.
The purple one was the ones you gave me. Those are just regular Phillips, though. These ones.
They're supposed to be JIS.
They're not. They're Phillips. They're P's.
Oh yeah.
They're not JIS. I looked it up.
No, they still measure JIS in P1234.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I got P123.
Oh,
Right.
really? I thought JIS had to have that
I mean
chain.
JIS 123.
I tell you what, put it to an old Kawasaki motorbike, and if it completely destroys the threads on the screw, it's not JIS.
These are JIS.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't put them on a Kawasaki. You put them on the brake reservoir cover.
And
That's
they're
how
magnetic.
you ruin them.
Yeah. And they're magnetic.
I thought the PH meant Phillips.
Yeah, but it's a Jap-
That might be.
No,
I don't
JIS
know.
usually has the line in between, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's a posi drive.
Yeah, that's a possible.
You would have to measure, Kenny. You'd have to measure the angle of the
Angle of the dangle.
Yeah.
Angle of the dangle.
You'd have to measure that.
You know, I still have people that think I'm out of my mind when I tell them about JIS out here.
Yeah.
You're
Look for the
kidding.
dot.
Well,
Look for the dot.
that's because they never had an old Japanese bike, and they destroyed every screw on it.
Yeah.
With a
Especially
Phillips
with an
head?
impact driver,
Oh
Phillips.
yeah, definitely. Well, like drywall screws, right?
I've been there.
Screws.
Yeah, no, but I mean, even a Nikkei carburetor,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
a Nikkei carburetor, some of them,
Who
not all
the
of them.
hell tightens them at the factory? Seriously.
I don't know, but they do it keep them tight.
Well, that's the whole point of Phillips was to cam out. That was made by.
But the thing is, the Nickeys
Ford.
don't have the lock washers
Yeah.
too, right?
It goes
The
way
Nickey-
back to 1912.
Yes.
I wasn't born then, Bruce.
It was a good year.
It was a good year.
No, but Henry Ford wanted screws that the people on the line couldn't over tighten. So they would tighten them down and they would just cam out at whatever torque they wanted to cam out at.
The problem was that when the Chinese copied it, they forgot that it actually requires quite a good screw not to get completely mangled.
Oh, don't. Do you know what, Klaus? The other day, my dad, bless him, who's got a condition, rang me up and asked me to help him put up a retractable washing line. Right? No problem, no biggie. I can help you, Pop. Goes down there. He's already got a wash line up and it's got 4 holes, so I could use one of the holes anyway. I had to drill another hole. And they gave me 2 screws to fit this retractable thing through. I drilled a good hole size, put a raw plug in, wound the screw in, halfway down, it snapped off.
IKEA screw.
Bruce, that's the noise I made. That noise, yeah, that exact noise.
I learned it
And
from
my
my
dad-
dad. I got that.
Whenever I get an IKEA furniture in, I have to assemble it that has Phillips screws. I take the screws and I throw them out, and I go out.
Yeah, I hear you.
Good ones, because it is so soft that it's not worth. We had these blinds put up in all our windows. Anita and her mom bought them, and they were to be installed. And the first screw I put in, it did exactly, and it was just going into soft wood.
Yeah.
It did the same thing.
My dad just called me a heavy-handed prick.
Yeah, but,
we call you that.
We call you that when you don't.
I took it. No, to be fair, it's accurate. I didn't argue with him. It's accurate.
You broke it.
Hey, I got to ask you a question, a serious question. What the hell are you doing here? You've been absent for a while. Is there something going on?
If I'm not welcome, I'll piss off. If you don't want me here, I'll go.
But I thought usually this was you and Mrs.
Sorry,
quiet time.
Didn't know it was invite only night.
No, not at all.
I don't know. You bitch and moan. I don't come up here. I do come up here. You bitch and moan.
Oh, we don't need that.
Oh,
Did you see what Arch just said?
No, I mean, I actually missed you, my friend, but it's just
What it is. I took advantage of this Saturday night. This Saturday night is tie-up night, and it's Mrs. P's night to be tied up. So she's upstairs at the moment. Been there for 3.5 hours. It's great.
waiting for you.
Yeah. Oh no, no. I was finished within 5 minutes. She's still up there now, just tied up. She went to work yesterday, and she twisted her knee at work. So she's upset.
She can get pills for that.
Yeah, Hank sells them. And she's upstairs resting. Yeah, she's been in a hot tub today.
He sent me a picture of the bedroom. I just,
That's it.
Whoa.
That's exact. And you see that harness in the background, Kenny? Yeah. They're not put up with Chinese screws. They've got proper bolts on them.
Yeah.
What worries me is that Kenny actually had that that photograph downloaded already. So Kenny must be remodeling his bedroom right now.
Basement.
Basement.
Oh, you're one of those, are you?
Closet.
Right.
Over here, we call them weirdos.
It puts the lotion on.
Hey, we put the FU in fun, okay?
Wasn't there someone I heard on the news, I think it was yesterday before, wasn't there somebody found in their neighbour's basement? They're now like 17 years old. They've been gone missing for like 15 years or something like that.
There was a show about that.
Oh, that happens more than you realize.
A while ago, yeah.
Mick,
there was one really recently, but he was 70. He's been missing for like 10 years or something. It's weird.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a fly swatter, but not a very.
I have a funny story about that, Kenny. One day I was out in the shop with Mrs. P, right, and I cracked her with a horse's whip, right, and she instantly dropped to her knees and she started to cry, but it wasn't crying as in pain. And John, she said to me, "I don't know whether I like that or whether I don't." So we bought it anyway. I just use it on myself now.
Yeah, I got my new book. I gotta read it.
Oh man.
Yeah. I see this stream's gone to shit.
Doesn't take much.
Clearly, doesn't take much.
Happens every time I come up.
Weird, isn't it? Oh boy, it's still good fun though.
Yeah. What else are you working on, Mixter? Anything good?
Yeah, I've actually got quite a bit on. I've got a little 2-stroker in, so still HS something. I've not looked at it. Extendable hedge trimmer. It's in for bogging, and I said, "Do you want me to sharpen the blades?" He said, "No, they're fine." I said, "Do you want me to sharpen the blades?" He's professional, so I've got that in to do. I've got this cheap Chinese pile of poo in. I've got to do that, and I've got to do I've got a Kaz Lawn Flight Pro gearbox, which is in bits, and I've just got to get that put together.
Any more collab with Doogie?
Well, I've got to go and see Doug because I've got a spring for Doug, which I borrowed off of him the other day. I'll go and return a new one. I've got another Hater 56 to do, another conversion, another roller set on. So, yeah, I might get Doug down one day to do a collab with Doug one day. Do you know what? Doug is such an intelligent man. He does know his stuff without a doubt. You know, he is really clever. No, I'm not as busy as I was last year, Kenny, with regards to any sales. I'm trying to do more just YouTube stuff and what have you, rather than the sales stuff.
But did you stock up as much this year as you did last year?
So again,
did you stock up on machines as much this year?
I've always got stuff in, Klaus. You know me, but I don't think people are buying quite so many petrol machines as they used to be. I'm not getting I'm not getting the traffic through. So yeah, I'm not doing that. But I've got. Go on.
Yeah, no, sorry. I did a video on a battery lawnmower not long ago. Holy shoot! The amount of questions that has come in on that.
Yeah.
Is it good? Does it work? What's the blade like? Does the wheels work? How do you, I mean, people are super interested, and I'm telling you guys, I am sorry to say it, the push mower is going electric.
It is.
It is. Oh, yeah. It is without a doubt. It is without a doubt. I've got one of Ego's brand new push self-propelled mowers here. So it's I've got it on charge now. I'm due to do a review on it as soon as the weather breaks. So Ego sent me that to do a review on. I've got another version 2 Luba Motion lawnmower to do a robotic mower to do a video on.
I'm sorry, Nick. I meant to mention over here, Luba is advertising like crazy.
Yeah, they are everywhere. And actually, I did hear off of my main dealer, they now actually have an outlet over here in the UK for Motion Luba. So it now looks like they're doing the same as what Cobra now do. All of Cobra stuff is made in South China, but they've now got main facilities over here for spare parts and engineering. So Luba are getting quite big. And to be fair, it took a little while for Husqvarna and the likes of Steel to get onto the RTK system, which is a better way than having to put cable all the way around your garden. It's a good mower, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. I was talking to my dealer the other day. He went to an exhibition where they had a commercial walk behind or stand behind mower, and you drive it off your trailer and you drive it around the perimeter of the lawn. You hit a button and then walk off, and away it goes.
Yeah.
And then the next day you do it. You park up. You just put your trailer down. You push a button. The mower comes off the trailer by itself. It maps itself, and away it goes. You haven't got to map it a second time. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. And that's like 72 inch.
I think I've got like another, maybe 5 to 7 years that I can do this gas powered repair stuff, but I think it's all going to be gone, especially in the area that I live in, because everyone is going to electric stuff one way or the other. And
the way the prices of gas are going, you're not going to be able to afford to run a gas powered engine.
Yeah.
I think there are so many different variables, Stella, with regards to petrol mowers. And for number one, the battery power home user grade. I mean, bearing in mind your yards are bigger than ours. Right. Over here, a standard garden, which is a little bit smaller than mine, maybe, they're advertising a 16-inch mower. 16-inch. That's tiny, man. And they're like £315 for a home user grade McCall Star.
You can almost use a
powered mower. It's not. Yeah, it's not. Exactly. It's not worth doing. You got to spend some money in Milwaukee and Makita. They want £2,000 for this. They want $2,000.
I did the test on the Skill, that brand that I'm in cahoots with. 49 centimeters.
Yeah.
Cutting 5 amp hour battery.
Good size.
It cut my lawn twice on the same charge.
Yeah.
On motion.
Well, the new Allet Cambridge cylinder mower, 17-inch, now comes with a 40 amp hour Greenworks battery. I don't know why they went with that instead of Ego. £2,200 roughly for the machine, and it will run for 30 minutes. So
that's not good enough.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Not good enough.
It takes me about 20 minutes to mow my lawn, back and the front, and it did it twice on mulching. The nice thing is the battery. It fits also the hedge trimmer, the pole hedge trimmer, the pole chainsaw thing. It fits the what's it called? The blower, the leaf blower thing.
Yeah.
You can run around. I mean, and it's all. I mean, since I got a battery power trimmer in my yard, and guys, I have a regular yard. There's no farm over where I live. It's just a regular yard. I've sold my power my petrol powered equipment because I don't need it. Yeah, my HS45 went out the door last week.
No, you guys are pride and joy.
No.
Oh no, Mark.
Mark, let me warm up here. No, I won't.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
You just gotta pay more attention, Mick. I'm sorry, man. You just gotta pay more attention.
Sorry, I'm busy uploading a video.
Oh yeah.
Mark Thomas had a very good comment.
Yeah. Did you see that there's a Hart electric riding mower now? Made by that Hart.
I even seen the zero turns, and to be honest, there isn't enough energy in those things to run right yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Mark Thomas on about oil?
Yes.
Someone time him out.
No, I mean the riders, the lawnmowers, the lawn tractors on batteries. There isn't enough energy in those batteries yet. I think it'll be another 10 years.
Another 10 years.
Yeah, I think so. That's my guess.
I mean, they made it shorter, but that doesn't. I mean, it looks so.
I mean,
and then our videos will be like road things where everything's really, really old, vintage.
Yeah,
but it'll be the same stuff we're working on.
Yeah, no, but I mean, well, when you think about it, the amount of energy it requires to spin two blades over whatever width, and a propulsion system, and it has to drag a 200-pound guy or girl around. It's just not enough yet.
The heat distribution, everything,
No, but I mean the power is there. It's just the stamina, the longevity isn't there yet. The amperage isn't there yet.
Right. I'm seeing a lot of, like you guys say, strimmers and whackers and little tiny electric hold-on things. But on the main lawnmowers, there aren't that many yet.
No.
Yeah,
it's only the wealthier people that are buying the Makitas and
the one thing that caught me by surprise is how fast the Quantum went out of date.
Yeah,
overhead valve.
Still going strong, though, baby. Still going strong, though, baby.
They are, but
I got two in the garage right now.
I bought an S load of filters, and I bought a shop pack of spark plugs, and my S load of filters and my spark plugs were bought 3 years ago. I still have them.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's 24 plugs in the box, and there's maybe 50 filters.
At least with a Quantum mode, Klaus, you sort of know where you stand. If someone comes in and says, "Oh, my lawnmower's not working," and they bring it into Quantum, you're like, "Yeah, leave that with me." Do you know what I mean? You
oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Air.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be an air problem.
It's simple and it works and it runs great, but I see the problem is they've been put on so many crappy decks.
Trouble with decks because it's so dry out here, right?
Bruce, I would do you a trade, Bruce, for weather. Do you know what I mean? Try and have some of mine, buddy, because the decks don't last half as long.
I know.
Hey Mick, your buddy Steve Small Engine sent me something. Hold on, he wanted me to show
Steve
you.
Who? Is he new? Is he new? Steve Steve who?
I don't know what a Stella.
Easy.
I don't know, Mick. Maybe you could tell us what this is. I don't know. What is that?
So it's what? Oh yeah, that's just backwards. But it's what the fire brigade used for cars, not for trains.
Airbags.
No, it's a set of car ramps It's a set of car ramps that the fire brigade would put on to a track.
No, they use it to like lift the train or something.
No.
No, that must be something. No, that's just messed up. That's wrong. I think that's how they do it. That's how they do it in Vancouver.
It's to protect the hose.
Vancouver.
You there, Steve?
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, hold on.
Well, I saw what I
think
thought hoses coming out of that. That's why it's air. I don't know.
That's used for car. It's used for car ramps.
Somebody's
Not
not
for
clear of the
trains.
situation there.
What they would do in that situation over here, Kenny, is they would go just off of the crossing and they would dig a hole in between the sleepers and go under the rails. That's how they do it.
I got you.
Yeah.
Now, do they use airbags and stuff now too to assist, like for that, or no?
Sorry.
For
When
what?
you jack, is it purely like a scissor jack, or how would they lift it? Hydraulic? How would they lift it?
Hydraulic.
Yeah.
Who is this Steve? Is he new? Where's he come from?
Yeah, it's a brand new channel. It just come online. It's pretty good.
He
hasn't got a mullet. He hasn't.
Far west. He's from the far west.
He hasn't got a mullet, has he?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. What's that?
He's got a head of hair.
Bruce, don't get flipping smart with me.
Yeah, Mick, I was watching a video the other day. The guy was cutting a rail with a torch, and that thing sprung back.
Oh yeah, sprung back, whacked in the head.
Yeah. I've actually seen that video before, and that happens quite a lot, especially when people are cutting scrap rail up. Yes, I know a lot. I used to do a lot of that, Hank, because there's a lot of revenue in Network Rail for scrap recovery, as you can imagine. And we used to do a lot of gas cutting with acetylene torches. You used to cut up miles of it.
Didn't you say though it's a specific steel though, correct? A specific steel for that?
Depends. It depends, Kenny. It depends where it is, where it's manufactured, and what it's used for.
But didn't you say there were like 2 or 3 grades or something? And there's like markings on it, so you know exactly what it is and where it came from.
Yeah. So you get your typical steel. You get your hardened steel. You get your manganese steel, and what have you. So it all depends on the tonnage of track, frequency, the curvature of the cant. There's a lot of variables, but generally it's made by like Tartar and Wokington, places like that. It's a standard steel, and then you got 113 pound 1060 and 95 pound bullet.
Interesting.
It's good stuff.
Brett, what are you?
So who's this Steve? Is he new?
Yeah, we'll see if he chimes in. What are you working on?
Oh, I had a pretty big variety of stuff this week, and I did something here the other day. I had a couple. Mr. Condon would like this. I had a couple champion generators, and that is fat, had nasty carbs. I was able to clean the carbs. The little trick with the plastic pilot jet and the little bristle out of a wire brush.
Hey, Neil.
Oh,
Neil. How you doing, Neil?
Yeah, Neil put out a
Hi,
video.
Neil. How you doing, buddy?
Seen Neil in a long time.
Yeah, I see that.
Doing well, Neil.
the wire brush, wire go into the car.
I did that today though for a pilot jet. I had to pull a brass bristle out of one of my brushes to get into the pilot jet because the regular torch tips are too thick.
Yeah, that's what
I use
the thumb.
I use those little tiny thumb drills, Kenny. Yeah, small thumb
drill. You know what
it
is though? Sometimes though I'll snap them though. You know, you'll
yeah, I know. That's because you're heavy-handed, not like me.
I just use
that's what I like about the wire brush.
Oh, is that why I draw blood? Oh, I'm sorry.
They're a little bit more flexible. But we got this about a day or so ago. It was a parts machine, and I got this baby going. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, well.
What's that? What do you got? Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, hold it there.
A newer
nice.
Honda? What is that?
No, it's an old Tecumseh.
Yeah, it's old Craftsman. Yeah.
Old Craftsman. That's an old
old Eager one.
Carb and muffler on the same side. It's a Tecumseh.
Yeah, nice.
I know that Bruce fella like those. That's
yeah, it's got one.
It's
got one of them wing engines on there.
Isn't that a Tecumseh engine?
Yeah, Eager One. Those are good.
Yeah, they're great, aren't they?
I'll put the link out, Mick. We'll see if our friend Steve wants to join us.
Who is this Steve? Is he new?
Yes.
Well, it's been a while since he's been on panel, but he does come on panel.
Well, he's new to the panel.
I might be able to entice him up here.
He's an original.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
What was that? Up. What was that? Costfeld?
Yeah,
Or
Coastfield.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a oil one. That's good. I like an oil
It's an
compressor.
ultra
Yeah,
quiet.
that's what I got.
Yeah,
That's what I got.
You
I'll tell
gotta
you something.
forget
Yeah,
the oilless. Oh.
My compressor.
those.
Had to patch a little pinhole in the very belly of the tank.
Don't
That's
ever
dangerous.
Don't use it now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, I didn't weld it. I already.
That's like a ticking time bomb, man.
I'm thinking about putting a video camera in mine to make sure it's even safe
Yeah.
because I haven't drained mine in 27 years.
Once they start to drain,
says the maintenance manager.
I know.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Right?
I know mine's not leaking, Kenny, because mine's full of water and it's watertight. It's not leaking no water at all.
It's watertight.
Oh boy.
I made the mistake of fixing one for a guy 3 years ago, and I still think about that.
Yeah.
I saw a video once. I was doing some research before I went over from a direct drive to a belt driven one, and the belt driven one I got is so much better for all reasons. But anyway, I come across a video of a bloke that hadn't drained it, and it went bang on him, and it blew the side of his garage side apart. And I think the compressor ended up in the side of his car. It's great.
Yeah, you sent me that video.
No, but I mean, I have a 200-liter tank on mine. If it blows,
goodbye shop.
It's goodbye shop. It really is.
Yeah, it's not funny.
Yeah, I had a friend.
That's the one. That's the video. Yeah, that's the video. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
How big a tank did you say that is? Not
20,
that's
like
only
30 gallon, maybe.
That's 30 gallons.
No, that's not a 60 gallon.
There used to be a fella on YouTube. He stopped now. He went over to stealth camping and then did something else. His name was Jacko's Small Engine, something like that.
I remember Jacko. Do
you remember Jacko?
He came on here.
Yeah, well, he was messing with air compressors one day. He had a 25-liter air compressor, and he found another air compressor tank, which was like 50 liters, and he was running. He just joined them both together.
Yeah,
is what he done.
The volume. He needed the extra.
Oh, like an extra.
Yeah. Oh, did he? Yeah, mate, don't even mess with it. Just go and buy yourself a 100-liter compressor and be done with it.
I had when I first built the shop, I didn't have the money for the big compressor I have now, so I had a small 2-cylinder, 25-liter movable machine. But then I had a 100-liter tank at the other end of the shop that I would just hook it in, because my air tools would run out of air. The compressor couldn't supply as much air as the air tools used, so it gave me a buffer. And to be honest, it worked great. The only problem is the small compressor isn't designed to fill 3 times as much volume, and that thing would just run hot. I mean,
it's just like a small welder.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, guys, there was a good question in here. Hold on, let me find it here.
Those. I've got a really old compressor and tank, but I can leave it for a month and it doesn't change. Powered up, pressured, but turned off.
Yeah,
and it doesn't change a pound in 3 weeks.
That's a good.
I'm
so
sorry,
as soon as they start to leak, you're dangerous.
I'm sorry, Bruce. There was a question here. Shoni asked, anyone know where to get the replacement O-rings for plastic pilot jets?
Ask Stella.
I will.
No, they're formed. They're like the big oval things. I don't know. When you buy a new jet stack, that you can replace them. It sounds like you've put carburetor cleaner on them and they swelled up.
No, he doesn't say anything about it. He just says where to get the O-rings.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you're
Honda has the part numbers for those. Tom had posted it on his channel sometime. I'll see if I can find the link. But
no,
there's actually,
he's looking for the O-rings for the plastic carburetor. I think
slow runner,
the oval one.
Yeah, the preformed one.
No, the plastic jet.
The pilot jet.
The slow idle circuit. Slow idle circuit.
No. Oh, you're talking for Tecumseh carburetor? For the Tecumseh?
No,
Honda.
The 4.5.
Yeah. The
You
4
told me the
mil.
one for the pilot jet, the Honda pilot jet
Yeah,
one. There's
yeah.
two on the pilot
Four
jet.
Hey,
mil by
Joe's
one.
Collision. Yeah, you said yeah to what? Can you say what carb you're looking
Yeah.
for? By the way, we've only mentioned like 8 carbs here.
If you guys read
Yeah.
Sony's message, Sony's post, it says
Everyone's getting far too excited.
Yeah, he's saying the Honda for the pilot jet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 4x1.
1x4. Yeah. It's a
1x4
4mm ID with a 1mm section, so it's a 4x6 technically. But they call them out 4x1, so 1mm section.
That was hard.
That was everyone got too excited then, Bruce. Everyone was shouting.
What was it? Who's the one that went metric?
No, it's just that everybody went talking about something different than the question, and that's why it's
To be fair, I think Klaus started the argument.
I thought I saw white jet in there somewhere, but I posted it, but I might be wrong.
That was that little thing I was talking about cleaning out earlier with the bristle.
Yes.
Yeah. You can lose one in there.
Yeah, I do that every time.
Some of them have two, don't they?
Yeah.
They all have two.
Yeah.
You take that plastic insert.
I mean, there is a guy on this guy here sells them as well. There is a guy selling those O-rings for the pilot jets. There is a guy who sells them.
Yeah, but you can buy a whole new pilot jet for like $3.
No, $8. What are the pilot jets? $8? What are they?
Something like that.
I've had a hard time finding them.
We did in the beginning, and then I
this guy here, he sells the pilot jet O-rings.
There it is.
But I'm saying he sells the actual O-rings though, just the O-rings.
I gave you the O-rings site, right, Ken?
Did you? Where? But where? Hold on.
I think you did. I think Hank did actually send out the information, but no one paid no attention to him.
Right.
Here, wait a minute. Here's the Honda.
Yeah, that's the whole.
That's the whole thing. Yeah.
Enchilada.
Now, do
£25 plus postage.
Do they have different bore or jet sizes in there, or are they all pretty much the same?
I always drill them out to about they're usually about 13, 14 thousandths, and I'll usually drill them to like 17 because it seems to solve the hunting issue. With a thumb drill, I'm saying that's what I'll usually do. About a half a millimeter. About half a millimeter.
I wonder if you can get that like the thickness of wire that you see in those wire brushes. I wonder if you can actually get a little spool of that.
Well, you know what they say is good too? Guitar strings.
I was gonna say that.
That's why I use guitar strings.
Yeah.
You
gotta get about a 10,000 wire.
My favorite tool is a thread from a wire brush.
Yeah, wire brush.
Glued between two pieces of wood. And
Okay, I did what Donnie Boy did and just shoved the wire bristle into the end of a match, a thick match.
Yeah.
And then I used that as my cleaner outer Hoosier tool.
Does that hold pretty good doing that, Bruce?
Like that, Bruce?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, like that.
I just bend mine over and use the whole brush and put it in there.
Like that.
Bend over.
And I just go to my bench grinder and I cut off one that's as long as I can get, and then I shove it in.
John Rose is asking what happened to Erica. She's not been up this week.
I emailed her
a long
the link.
weekend here in Canada, right?
I emailed her the link about an hour ago.
No, it is.
So I don't know if she'll be coming up, but I did email her the link. This is it's a holiday weekend over there in
Canada. It's Victoria Day.
Victoria Day. What's that, Monday?
Yep.
Here's
11:05 now. Yeah.
Here's Pentecost.
Here's the States next weekend. We got our long weekend, Memorial Day.
Yeah, it goes with yours, but we're a week out.
Yeah.
Where were you the last couple weeks at, Stella?
Oh, I've just been doing other things. That's all.
Camping.
I've been doing other things. That's all.
Oh. I was at a store the other day and I heard this lady talking. It was at the grocery store. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought it was you because of the voice.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now.
She swore a lot too?
No.
No. It's because Stella has moved up in the world. First of all, Brett, she owns a Mercedes. One.
Yeah.
Second,
I own a Mercedes now.
She goes places with it.
Oh,
and
right.
And sometimes we're not allowed to join, and then that's
right.
perfectly fine.
It's because I have shitty internet.
Well, you can't afford both a Mercedes and good internet, right?
It's exactly.
I don't want Stevie Wonder behind the wheel. No.
Did you see all that macaroni I found in that carburetor?
Yes.
No, don't like I don't like macaroni.
Not the carburetor, me neither, but it was there.
You'd eat the carburetor right now.
You mean like tapioca, Brock? Is that what you mean?
No, it was macaroni. No.
For real?
And mushy.
Did it taste like macaroni?
I didn't taste it.
How do you know it was macaroni?
Yeah.
Well, it was non-ethanol macaroni.
How do we know it's tapioca?
That old, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. A guy brought a power mower in today that we sold him about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month.
Out of warranty.
And he says, I ran out your tank of gas, and he brought the gas that he got, and it was VP non-ethanol, the straight gas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, you probably got a little beat. Well, how did I get dirt in there? It's new gas. I'm like, probably what you did is, I said, you probably had grass hanging around on top of that gas tank, and then when you took that cap off, a couple of flecks that went down in there and hit that main jet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because there ain't no fuel filter on it.
I don't know what people
had the same.
think. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Mick.
I had the same problem 2 weeks ago. I have a company. They're called the Lady Gardeners, which is a thing, and
can happen.
they're yeah, no, it's cool. No, it's cool. I think Lady Garden is a thing over here. We call in UK for ladies' private area down there. We call it Lady Garden. So yeah.
I don't get it. Could you explain that better, Mick?
Yeah, Lady Garden is described for your pussy. So it's a
That's a little bit more.
It's a lesbian company for another words. That's what it is. And she bought some mowers off of me, and bought a really nice little Honda Izzy off of me. Nice machine. There you go. It came back last week because it was running really rough. And she said, I don't know anything you want me to do. I've copied your instructions and don't understand it. And the same thing, Brock, is that when I said, where's your fuel can? And she got it out from in the van, and it was under all these grass bags and buckets of compost. And she pulled it out, and there was just so much crap on the fuel tank. And I said, you have to wipe your tank down and clean all this area before you put your fuel in. And when I took the bowl out, it was just full of cleaning your lady. Yeah, exactly that. Caring for your lady garden. Exactly that.
I don't want to show you the graphics underneath it.
Oh
yeah, I can. Where does Stella go? Is Stella going to go and shave something off or what?
It's got some decent drawings.
I can believe it. The lady gardener, yeah. And it's the same thing. It's just a dirty fuel can.
Well, actually elevated the power mower in my mind to actually the best of the bad mowers.
I'll tell you what, that one that I worked on today, Bruce, was the one with the auto choke. There was an air vane that relieves it, when you first started, and then the bimetallic gets warm.
Yeah.
But when I drained that tank out, the tank was clean, had the tooth go in it, but I still dumped it. So took that bowl of that carburetor off of there. It literally smelled like Charlie's litter box, and there was flex in there.
Mm-hmm. Do they still have the filter in the tank though, right? In the tube of the tank?
Didn't have anything in the tank.
Okay.
See, that's the bad thing about a lot of those mowers is, I always tell these people, this stuff runs good in my car. I'm like, yeah, the car's got a ginormous fuel filter there. I said, most lawnmowers, I said, it's a straight shot from the tank to the carb. I said, the slightest little speck of dirt hits that main jet, it just stops you cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't realize how little that jet is. They think it's huge, you know.
Oh, it's
Like,
tiny. It's tiny.
Yeah.
I mean, the head of a pin barely goes through some of them.
There might be 3 or 5
We
of
got
them.
about 15 seconds, everybody. So
I
Everybody.
had a ladybug
Yeah.
make a guy bring one back one time.
but
Thinking about you yesterday with the big wins you had.
That was just Lisa shed gas.
John's always got wind.
all right, everybody, we're at
Oh,
the
yeah.
we're at the
Wind beneath your
2-hour mark.
wings.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hello, goodbye, everything to everybody. So we got thank you to Miss Stella, and Klaus is getting a beer, and we got Brucey, and we got
Bye-bye.
Brock, and we got Hank, we got Mick, we got Brock, we got Brett, and we got Mr. John and
Lady Garden groundskeeper.
so, give me a second.
I didn't see that until now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lordy.
Everybody have a